Okay, we have our soil mix going on. So I got a soil down here in the bottom of the container, and we have a salvia. This particular salvia is called Heat Wave Glimmer Sage. So it's a Heat Wave Glimmer. So we're gonna install this 5-gallon inside this container here. We have it on rollers, casters, so that way we can be able to move it around. So first of all, do a little bit of trimming here to get rid of some of the overgrowth from the tines, so that way we can see where we're putting this in and we can be able to put soil underneath. So first thing I'm going to do is kind of prune up down the bottom, clean it up so we have a nice clean install. So I'm just taking off the bottom roots, bottom stems, actually not roots, so that way we can get a really nice installation of our shrub into the ground, to the pot. There. There we go. So we got it. So now we can be able to see around, be able to put the dirt under here and have a really nice start for our shrub to get going. There's probably some other ones that I could cut off, but I'm not going to cut no more off right now. We do have soil that's already down here in the base, and we have some fertilizer that we're going to put in here. A little bit of Tri-C humate. This is a humus-based fertilizer, and put down like about a little less than an ounce. I'll have a link that tells you about the different fertilizers and stuff that I'm going to use. So I'll bring it over like this, hit around the side a little bit to loosen her up. Control out like so. You'll notice our root ball is pretty compacted up. So what we'll do is kind of scarify that. That way we can loosen up those roots, so that way they can be able to start growing out. Usually I have a knife that you can be able to cut this. I don't have it with me, so we just use a shovel to kind of cut it away. So there we go. Loosen up those roots so it doesn't get root bound. Take that base off of there. And come in, center our plant right inside there. And we have our Biodynamics Malibu Compost Potting Soil. Come in along the sides. So put in on each side. Right, come in and compact it up some. That way it's compacted so it's not in the air pockets down in the bottom of this container.
You're over here talking to yourself, or talking to your phone, or talking to me?
Talking to the phone, we're videoing right now, sir.
I just interested.
No problem. I like having my production products over here ready to go.
All right, guys.
I like it.
Back in house.
Thank you, sir. Put a little bit more of the humate in there. Some nutrients. All right. Come in. This is going to take about a quarter of the bag soil for this container size pot. So I mixed it up with a little bit of compost. We have our dynamic there, and also I mix it in a little bit of compost. We have our Malibu Compost Biodynamic compost. Mixed in a couple shovels inside of the soil mix. There is some compost that's already in here, and there's coconut core to help with the moisture retention, and other micronutrients and mycorrhizae are also inside. So this mix is a really nice mix for planting pots and containers. So we'll just finish up. We need a little bit more. Go ahead and finish up here. So everything is nice and contained. Right now the soil level is about 4 inches from the top of the root ball. I'm gonna have it come up to like about 1 inch. So we got some more soil to put in here. And then once we water it down, there's gonna be some air displacement. So we'll be able to come back in and put a little bit more soil in. But for right now, I'm just gonna take it up to its height now. Top of the root ball. Then once the water gets in here, it'll settle down, the air pockets will go out. And that way we can be able to add more soil. So I have a mix. Our water mix is going to be Hydrotain Soil Moisture Manager. It's going to help retain the moisture in the soil, bringing the available water vapor to the root system to help keep the roots hydrated, and also to help activate those nutrients in the soil. And also I have some Bloomplex 816.5, which is going to help with enhancing the roots and also the blossoming and stuff like that, just to get everything established and kicking in. So we're going to just water that down really good, just drench it out, soak down all the soil in the pot, help displace any type of air pockets, and get everything hydrated up. Probably use about half of this watering can of water. Make sure it's soaked out really well. And as the water soaks and the air comes out, we'll be able to know what level is the soil. So if we need to add more soil, we can be able to do that. But that's pretty much it. And as the plant grows in, we'll be able to do some trimming. But right now, we just want to let it do its thing. Got a couple areas that probably do a little bit of spot trimming. But for all practical purposes, this is all planned out and ready to go. So let's move it to the side and get ready to do our next pot.